We are reviewing Cobra III E-mini S&P in Ninjatrader 8. It's one of our top trading systems. Let's take a look at the results over the past year. We looked at that in another video in TradeStation through July the 7th for the past year. And now we see the results in Ninjatrader very similar. $167 average trade profit, max close trade drawdown of $46.0750, $19,970 total net profit on 119 trades. And so in the same way in TradeStation, we had this period of time where there was a nice start to this 12-month period from July into August, and then about a 7-month period where it didn't do that much. And now we see a strong move higher. So much of the gains in the last 12 months are in the shortest amount of time, and that is typical of trading systems, and so it's hard to time it. It's always good to start a strategy. It can be a good way to start a strategy during a drawdown, but trying to time a strategy as far as getting in and getting out, getting in and getting out, it's almost impossible to do. So staying with the strategy will give you the best opportunity to capture profits if it makes profits. And you can see some of the most recent trades. This strategy has been on a roll. The volatility and current trends of this market are ideal for this type of strategy. So as Cobra III E-mini S&P, take a look at the settings. So I'm going to look at the data series. So right click data series. The way we set this up is 15-minute bars. It's a time series, and we are mainly just focused on the first part of these data settings. And so the rest of what's below this does not matter. You can use whatever chart style, visual, price marker trades that you want, but it needs to be a 15-minute chart based on the last price. In this, we're just using a custom range today to take a look at this time frame. The trading hours must be CME US Index Futures RTH, and we place a break at the end of the day. So this can change if you're looking at a different time period, but this needs to stay the same because we're only focused on the data during the day session. Now these below this are my personal preferences, and your personal preferences could be different. So this section could be changed according to your personal preferences if you trade this strategy. Now let's look at the input settings. Right click, strategies, and I'm going to disable this strategy. Scroll down, click on enabled, and click apply. That way we can see everything better. And so Cobra III E-mini S&P, one contract, we have a function called don't trade if holiday, and we exclude all holidays where the stock market is closed or is only open for a half a day. It takes long and short trades, max daily entry of 1, limit entry points, 0 limit entry points. Basically, if you buy the next bar at the close minus 0 or sell short next bar at close plus 0, that's kind of what that refers to. R1 and R2 are proprietary indicators. This is a 4 for the E-mini NASDAQ and a 2 for the E-mini S&P. That's the only difference. Use a stop loss on the long and the short side at the same amount, $600. By default, we don't use a profit target. We don't use a break-even stop or trailing. It can trade starting at 9:45. After the 9:45 bar, it won't take any trades in the last 30 minutes. No new trades in the last 30 minutes. And it will exit at 1600 if it's still in a trade. So those are the exit times. It also uses NYSE market internals such as the advancers and decliners on 15 minutes. So you must have data for that. And you see those time periods, minute, 15 minutes decliners, minute, 15 minute, and so data 4 is just the same as data 1, and so you don't have to state the symbol because it's using the same as data 1. Cancel and replace the entries to market. So it uses a limit order. If it's not filled within 3 seconds, we want to place a market order. We don't want to miss the trade. Rather take the slippage than miss the trade. And same with the profit target. We don't have a profit target on this one, but if you did, you could check or uncheck that based on your preferences if you want to hold that or not. And you just enable that once again, and then you select apply and OK, and you'll see the trades populate. I'm going to go back now for more history, back to 2007. I'm going to pause the video and then show you the results for that. So I'm just going back to 2007. You can see that date right there. I'm going to let the trades load, and then I'll show you the latest performance summary. These are the trades back to 2007. Here is the performance summary back to 2007 for Cobra III E-mini S&P. Here is the equity curve. Here is the summary. You see it has a 127, 332.50 total net profit, drawdown of 68.50, and the balance of trades are pretty equal. 830 long trades, 804 short trades. Nice average trade profit, 77.93. Pretty equal between the longs and the shorts. And so this is the strategy in Ninjatrader 8, Cobra III E-mini S&P. That's how you set up the data. That's how you set up the inputs. And this is the hypothetical past performance for this strategy.